I just spent 3 days and 2 nights backpacking through California's Eastern Sierra at over 10,000 feet, surrounded by beautiful alpine lakes and 5 incredible women from the Confident Solo Female Backpacker System. This is Big Pine Lakes.
It's epic, it's spectacular, and I am so very happy to be here.
Get that?
One way to help reduce your chances of getting altitude sickness is to spend a night or two up at a higher elevation the night before starting your trip. The night before starting our trip, we camped at almost 8,000 feet at the Big Pine Campground. This campground was only a mile from the overnight parking lot, which is where we'd start our trip the next day, and was the perfect spot to help us all start adjusting to the higher elevation before heading up to 10,000 feet for the next 2 nights. To plan this trip, I used Onyx Backcountry, which is my go-to tool for planning backpacking trips where I can create routes and download offline maps that I can then use for on-trail navigation whenever I'm in the backcountry without any service. Just recently, Onyx Backcountry released a new feature, Offline 3D. With Offline 3D, you can view terrain on any of your downloaded maps in full 3D without needing cell or Wi-Fi service. Offline 3D means you can now see exactly where the trail elevation gains and losses are along your route while being offline. When planning our Big Pine Lakes backpacking trip, I use Onyx to not only create our route, but to also mark potential campsites along our route and double-check mileage between the lakes for our hikes during the day. With Onyx, it's also super easy to share the route I created for our trip with everyone in the group before we headed to the trailhead. If you're interested in checking out Onyx Backcountry for planning your next adventure, click the link down the video description below and use promo code HungryHiker to get 20% off your purchase of Onyx Backcountry or start a free 14-day trial of Onyx Backcountry Elite. Thanks to Onyx Backcountry for sponsoring this portion of the video. Big Pine Lakes is part of the Inyo National Forest and is located in the John Muir Wilderness, which means wilderness permits are required in this area year-round for overnight trips. 6 months prior to our start date, I went online and was able to score a wilderness permit for this trip through recreation.gov, starting from the Big Pine Creek North Fork Trailhead. Day 1 was all about the hot exposed climb where we'd gain 1,100 feet in the first 2 miles. After parking our cars in the overnight parking lot, we started hiking from the Big Pine Creek Trailhead at 7,800 feet and slowly made our way up to over 10,000 feet where we'd reach the first of the Big Pine Lakes. The first 2 miles of the trail were quite the slog, but it was so incredibly beautiful. Welcome to the Eastern Sierra. After the first grueling 2 miles, we headed into some tree cover and started hiking parallel to the North Fork Big Pine Creek, which helped cool down our hike quite a bit. For lunch, we decided to stop at the Lon Chaney Cabin, which was shaded, had running water nearby thanks to the creek, and had a nice big porch where we could all sit together. Nothing like a good old PB&J for an easy no-cook trail lunch. After lunch, we headed back out on trail and continued heading up towards the first and second lake. After hours of constantly hiking uphill, we finally reached the first 2 Big Pine Lakes. Look at the incredible turquoise water surrounded by jagged peaks. This is one of those places that literally takes your breath away. After setting up camp at Second Lake, which was just a little bit over 10,000 feet, a couple of us decided to get into the lake for a quick cold plunge. After a quick dip in the lake, we all sat down by the lake together and had dinner. After spending a leisurely morning in camp, we continued to head up the trail towards Fifth Lake for another 2 miles, where we'd look for our next campsite for night 2. For our final night together out on trail for this trip, we set up camp near Fifth Lake, which was at 10,800 feet.
It's epic, it's spectacular, and I am so very happy to be here.
Trips like this always remind me that backpacking isn't just about the miles. It's about getting to connect with nature and each other while we're out here.
10,800 feet! Woo!
This morning, after breaking down camp, we headed back out on trail to complete the Big Pine Lake Loop with 6-mile hike back to the trailhead that thankfully would be mostly going downhill. Each of these women could have tackled this trip on their own, but getting to share the trail, the laughs, and all of the incredible views with each other made this experience none of us will forget. Every good trip is always complete with a really good meal back in town. If you've ever dreamed of doing a trip like this, exploring the mountains, sleeping at alpine lakes at over 10,000 feet, being surrounded by like-minded women, and feeling confident every step of the way, come join me inside the Confident Solo Female Backpacker System. The Confident Solo Female Backpacker System is a step-by-step online coaching program that teaches women how to confidently and safely plan, prepare for, and enjoy their own backpacking adventures, even if they've never backpacked before. You'll learn everything you need to know to go from, I wish I could do that, to, I just did that. Click the link down the video description below to learn how you can apply to be part of this incredible program. If you liked this video and got some value out of it, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for new videos each week and hit the bell icon to get notified each time new videos are posted. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy trails and keep on trucking.
Did you get that?